Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li figure from Jada Toys. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks utterly fantastic, and really this whole line has, but one of my favorite things about the character designs in Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 2, have just been that they're very clean character designs. They're simple enough, but there's a lot of interest, and they really just captured that with Chun-Li here. Jada just absolutely nailed it. The blue is perfect. We actually have very little paint on this figure as it is too. Like all the blue is the plastic. The white parts are all the plastic. Really all the paint here is the yellow. You see all the designs going in. Everything's done very crisply as well. I don't know if crisply is a word, but we're going to use it. And then we get some touches of silver here on the bands, but those are black plastic. And then we get the face sculpt, and that's probably where the most paint is here at the hair, the kind of ruffles here at the base of the buns, and then the face itself, so the eyes and the lips, and they just absolutely nailed it. Minimal paint, and it looks perfect. And that's amazing. Not only that, the sculpt is just spot on. I think proportions are great. There's definitely been some figures and definitely versions of Chun-Li where her legs are absolutely huge. I think they did kind of the perfect width here for the legs to just make her character design work, and like kind of as it appeared in that the Street Fighter 2 games. So yeah, just a really fantastic looking figure. We get a nice straightforward set of accessories here, so let's jump right in. So for hands, right out of the box, we do get a pair of fists, and then we get a pair of open palms / chopping hands. Then we get two different head sculpts. So just as we saw in that last section, we get the kind of neutral stoic head sculpt. And then we get the yelling head sculpt. And I really like the way they did this one. I think it's just the right level of intensity. So very good there. Then we get the effect piece. So we do get the blue kind of swirls here for the lightning kick. So very nice there. You can see that it's hollow, so you can put her foot through any of the three. And to keep that up, because that will absolutely weigh down the figure, we do get a stand. So we just get a circle base, and then we get the arm right here. So that will do it for accessories. And speaking of Chun-Li's lightning kick, you can absolutely achieve that thanks to the balance and articulation on this figure. Freestanding, no problem. Don't even need the effects piece in the stand. Just wonderful. Again, this whole line's been this way, so let's break down the finer points here. So for the head, we are on a ball joint from the neck into the head, separate neck piece, so the head's on a ball. So we can look all the way down, we can look all the way up, we can look have tilt side to side, and of course rotation. Get to the arms, unfortunately no butterflies, but we do get up into a T with the hinge and swivel. We do have a bicep swivel that's actually hidden under the sleeve. Beautifully done there, Jada. Then we have double jointed elbows bringing us to there. We do have hinge and swivel at the wrists, all horizontal. We get a ball joint at the diaphragm. We get a ball joint at the waist, and great range as well. Could go a little more on the forward crunch, but excellent arch back. And of course we get the side to side, and we get rotation for both of those. So that's why part of what helps with the balance in those kicks is being able to crunch to the side, and that's wonderful. Absolutely love that. Then we come down to the hips, and perfect splits even without drop down hips. And again, if you sculpt properly and you engineer the figure right, that's totally possible. I love that Jada's doing this. Then we get a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Mine is sticking a little bit. There we go. So we're getting to about there. Then we get boot swivel. And then there are very heavy detents in the legs and the ankles, but we do get really nice point. Get fantastic forward and a whole ton of rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here she is with Fei Long and Evil Ryu from the same line, with some other Street Fighter lines, with some Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters, finally with articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li figure from Jada Toys is that this figure absolutely kicks ass. This line continues to impress just in every single way, in the aesthetics. The articulation is just absolutely top notch. The feel of these figures is just beautiful. I don't know how to describe it. This is pretty much in my ideal, and it takes a lot for a line to make me go, okay, I'm all in, I'm getting everything. And this one did that. This line did that pretty much instantly. With each new figure, Chun-Li especially is just completely drives that home. So I'm so excited for everything coming down the line, and I cannot recommend this figure enough. If you're a fan of Chun-Li, if you're a fan of the original Street Fighter 2 cast, like, do not pass this up. This is just absolutely, it looks amazing, it poses amazingly, great accessories, just no reason not to. And it is available from various online retailers, as well as I've seen it showing up on Target shelves. So definitely out there. I'll have a link or two in the description below so you can get yours if you so wish. And with that being said, I hope to see you back here, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, if multiple things there appeal to you, come on back and let's have a good time. Let's escape the world for a little bit. And just ultimately, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.